Let's work on the tree branch of our Spring Showers quilt. Let's work on the tree branch, page number 25. We have our background fabric that's been backed with fusible interfacing. We have our batting. We'll be using some brown felt and some green patterned fabric for the leaves. This pattern also has some dimensional felt leaves that we will be doing at the end when we're putting the quilt together. Let's get started. This will be our first block that we have to move the embroidery file before we stitch it out. Whether you use embroidery software or add the designs from your USB straight to your machine, we will need to move one of the embroidery files as noted in the pattern. Either way is very easy. We'll start with Embellishment software. When you open Embellishment, the last hoop size that you use will be displayed. I'm using a 5x7 and I have the correct hoop size when I open the software. But if you need to change your hoop size, go to the top toolbar, use the Preferences folder, choose your hoop size, select Apply and OK. Then click the compass in the top right, click H. This will bring your whole hoop into view on your screen. Now click the Merge Stitch File icon on the top right of the toolbar. I'll navigate to the quilting bundle, down to Weather 2, block by block, and I'll find the 4x6 vertical design. Double click and it will be centered in the hoop. Now we need to add the tree branch. Click on Merge Stitch File in the top right toolbar. Navigate to the embroidery file. Find the tree branch and double click to center it into the hoop. Now we need to move the branch to the right, which is technically to the bottom, but because it comes in vertical, it's considered the right of the design. We'll use our arrow keys. We'll select the tree branch and move the design to the right until it hits that inside orange line. Then we need to move the branch down so that that placement line is on the outside orange line. The tiny bit of the tree branch will be in the seam. That's all we need to do for this block. We'll click File, Save Stitch File As. We'll give our block a name, and we'll save it into our Spring Showers Combined Files folder. We'll add this file to our USB so we can take it to our machine. Now let's do the same changes to the design straight from our machine. Open the USB and choose the Quilting Bundle folder. Choose Weather 2, block by block, and select the 4x6 vertical. Then click Set. It's now centered in the hoop. Click Add, choose the Embroidery Files folder, select the tree branch, and click Set. Now we need to make the changes noted in the pattern. Select Edit and then Move. Using the arrow keys at the bottom, we will move the tree branch to the right until it lines up with the inner orange border. Then we'll use the down arrow to move the branch until the placement line is even with the outer orange border. Select OK and then Embroidery. I'll be using the design in my Combined Files folder, so I will go to my USB, select my Combined Files folder, and choose the tree branch with the quilting. Now that we have our design loaded, we will run the placement for the batting. We'll place the batting and the fabric, and we'll skip steps 2 and 3. Then we'll run the tack down of the fabric, and then do our background quilting. Now we'll finish the block with the applique pieces. For the branch and the leaves, we'll run the placement stitch, place our fabric, run the tack down stitch, trim, and then we'll run the decorative outline. Now we'll finish the block by removing the basting stitch, trimming the muslin next to the batting line, and then cutting the block to size with the orange pop rulers. For a slower, more detailed description on how to trim the blocks, please watch the first video of the Spring Showers quilt. Row 1, blocks 1 through 3, the umbrellas.